How do you choose the right SEO company for your home service business? You're not the expert in search engine optimization. You're the expert in your industry. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the mindset that I would approach hiring the right SEO company for your business. I'm going to give you some of the things that you should be looking for in terms of contract or deliverables. And I'm going to wrap things up with some additional resources for you to dive a little bit deeper and know the questions that you should be asking when you're interviewing and so forth. So first, let's begin with the mindset. I think it's best to approach any vendor relationship the same way that you would hiring a new team member for your business. And so you don't want to just interview one person for the job, right? You want to interview multiple candidates. And the most important reason for that is because when you have multiple people that you're choosing from, you can see the highlights between each. You can see some of the deficiencies in their different offers. And so just like hiring a new team member, you want to interview multiple vendors. They're all going to have different strategies, different approaches, and then you can see that, you can experience their sales process from different vendors, and that'll really help you figure out which one is going to be the right pick for you. The other thing I'm going to offer is that you don't want to be rushing into this. And so if you get to the end of your interview process with 4 or 5 different companies, let's say, and you don't feel good about any of them, you need to have the ability to start fresh and start over, because you don't want to be stuck with the wrong choice for a year or more. This is an important one. It's worth taking the time. All right, so now that we covered that, let's talk about some of the things that you'll be looking at before you make the choice of hiring the SEO company that you're talking to, okay? So the first thing I'm going to talk about is a video that I've already done before. If you check out the description below this video, I did a long form on cheap versus quality SEO. That's the foundation of what I'm going to share with you right now. If you're looking at vendors and they're charging hundreds of dollars a month, you might be in the bucket of what we would call cheap SEO. And so when you're looking for cheap SEO, maybe you're over analyzing this decision, right? However, if you're working with somebody that's going to be charging you thousands of dollars per month, then you're looking at the bucket of people that might actually have a quality SEO product for you. And I would encourage you to go check that video out, because the differences are huge. One is going to be more of like a software solution, and one is going to be more of a strategic, ongoing, partner type setup, which is most likely what you're looking for if you're watching this video. Okay. The next thing that I would look at is, what are the things that they're going to be doing every month? What are they promising that they're going to be completing on a monthly basis? Search engine optimization is a game of inches. Over time, compounded results of small actions every single day. And so the activities that are performed on a monthly basis and that are tracked and that are logged for you to review, that's an important part of it. And so I've also created a video, what should your SEO company be doing on a monthly basis? I put that in the description of this video as well. Some of the things that are in there, there's about 6 things that are in there. They should be reporting on the new pages that they're creating, the pages that they're optimizing, the reviews they're generating for you, the backlinks that they're building for you. And there's 2 other ones that I put in that video in the description below this one. And so you'll be looking to see what are those things, because I also address in that video the things that are must-haves versus the things that might be a distraction, that might just be filler, that you need to be aware of as well when you're purchasing somebody's services. Okay. Next thing you want to look at is, are they doing all of their work in-house, or are they outsourcing it to someone else? There's nothing inherently wrong with outsourcing the work, but if you're looking for a high-level partner and they're outsourcing the work, there's going to be a disconnect between what's actually happening and the strategy that needs to be done up front. And so when a vendor is outsourcing this work, one of the things that suffers is there is no connection in strategy. There's a lack of connection in strategy. In terms of reporting, you may not get the same type of reporting that you would get if they were doing it in-house, because the person that's outsourcing it is outsourcing it because that's not their core strength. Whether that's strategic or operational, it doesn't matter. Okay, you are going to get more of a cookie cutter approach delivered to you rather than something that's a bit more custom, strategic, and a fit for what you're doing. And the communication long term is typically not going to be as strong as if they were doing it in-house. And so you just want to know, right? Outsourced can be good because it's the operational side of it and getting done every single month is probably high, but you're going to lack perhaps some of the strategy that some of our larger clients that come to us are more interested in. The final thing that I would look at here before you choose somebody and figuring out who's the right choice is looking at their proof, their testimonials. Is there documentation of what they have done? You know, I used to think that it didn't really matter, if we had reviews from our clients, because we don't have a ton of clients. You're in the home service industries, you're working with many different customers. We're in the business-to-business market, we're working with a handful of, maybe dozens of businesses, and so we don't get as many opportunities to get reviews. Listen, a company that has very few reviews, and they've been in business for 5 years, 10 years, whatever, that's called a sign. They should have some reviews. They should have some proof, some testimonials. And if they don't, you should be able to ask, do you have a reference that I can talk to? Somebody I can spend 10 minutes with on the phone that's had your services, that can speak on your behalf? You have the right to ask. And before you get into a contract or business with somebody, wouldn't it be nice to get an idea of what you can expect? And so that's a reasonable thing to ask. Can I talk to somebody? Can I see proof of how you've done this before, even if it's not my industry? You might take it a step further in all of this and look at some of the industry specialists in your niche, right? So people that only do lawn and landscape, people that only do HVAC, people that only do decorative concrete. Okay, as a marketing agency, get some of those folks in the mix that are niche specific, along with some people that are just very good at SEO in general. And then by talking to all of them, you'll get a really good idea of what the offers are, who's going to be the best fit for your business. So there's other things that I would look at too, but these form the real basis of how I would make my decision to come up with the right SEO company for my home service business. If you're interested in getting another look at what's possible for your business, go in the description below this video, click the link to get on my calendar or somebody from my team, and we'd be happy to share with you how we do it here at our company and guide home businesses just like yours through the process of growth and making those moves on Google search. If that sounds of interest to you, just jump on our calendar. Also, make sure to check out the rest of the resources in the description below this video. We have a ton of stuff that can help you grow your business on Google and beyond. With that being said, I appreciate you for watching my video. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now. Thanks so much for watching my video. If you like this one, you'll love some of the other videos we have posted here on our channel that help blue-collar business owners get more out of their digital marketing. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, check out the other videos. If you got questions or comments, post them below. I look forward to catching you on the next video. Bye for now.